I'm sorry, I hate to say it, I really do, but this episode of The Flash was just filler. The Flash Season 8, Episode 7, if you haven't seen it, spoilers ahead. In this episode, we see that Kramer's upset because the Flash is not involved with law enforcement. Which, okay, Kramer, I get it that you've had more interactions with the Flash than your average cop, but you just got to Central City, calm down a little bit. Like, I actually kind of agree when Barry said there's a system to stuff. And Joe, I get it that you rolled into a life or death situation with Kramer, but you're a little bit too quick to trust her. You were basically telling Barry to give up his identity of the Flash. Which, I mean, he did end up doing that by the end of the episode. And honestly, who was surprised that Kramer already knew, because I wasn't. And Caitlin, girl, I love you, but you were being a hater the whole episode. You were out here hating on Frosty and Mark in their happiness for what? And I get it that with Caitlin's story, they were following what they set up at the beginning of this season, with her trying to open up and get over Ronnie. But I personally feel like the energy that she was hitting Frosty with came out of nowhere. Like, if I was Killer Frost in that moment, I would be holding a grudge. Just a little bit. Now, I remember this Flash villain from the Valentine's Day episode. I gotta be honest, I don't remember him being this corny. Like, every time he spoke, there was a cringy one-liner. It was obvious that the whole point of this episode was building up Kramer's powers, for her getting more comfortable with them, and my theory is that Kramer's powers is gonna help Iris's time sickness. Speaking of her sickness, we see that Iris has gotten worse. Not only is she still making stuff disappear out of time, but we see in this episode she forgot a whole conversation that she had with Joe.